If you've been around real estate for any particular period of time, maybe you're a home buyer, home seller, you probably looked at the Zillow website, maybe trying to find out what your property is worth. And right after you put your information in, you were just completely bombarded by the people, the real estate agents, and other vendors that are paying Zillow to give them your information. So that happens. Zillow now just reported that it's going to be putting out information on climate change. And you sellers out there might have looked at your Zestimate on Zillow and actually saw that it was completely either too low, that's most cases, sometimes too high. So there are different variables there that could impact your psychology when it comes to putting your house on the market. So when you have your agent come over and look at things, then those numbers don't really jive with what the syndication site is telling you that your property happens to be valued. One of the things that I would say is find out where that data is coming from. Now that Zillow is going to be embarking and including climate change into their algorithm when they have people search for real estate, I don't know if that's going to help or if it's going to hurt. It's going to be dependent on where that data is coming from. If it's the same place that they're getting these valuations from, whatever that top secret algorithm happens to be, not just plain Jane right out of the multiple listings service showing exactly the houses that are in competition have sold in the last 180 days and stack them up by same builder, same neighborhood, and those sorts of things. If there are enough comparables, if they're not getting data like that to be able to establish their Z estimate, I don't know what they're going to be getting value, the data points for the climate change initiatives and those particular things and that particular data. It might not be very helpful, but at least before you believe anything online, even on any other site, syndication or otherwise, make sure you find out where the data is from. It's so easy to be told something as if it's a fact, depending on who's telling you, and then all of a sudden finding out later that that information is totally bogus and it was only placed in front of you to try to elicit either a buying or a selling decision. With the advent of artificial intelligence and them using those particular systems whenever they're building real estate ads and even just building websites to make them super optimized. You look at your social media, they have that tapped into as well. So they're going to be speaking, interacting, and dealing with you as you want to be dealt with. And in those circumstances, again, it's much easier to buy from a friend than a stranger. I'm Connor with Honor. We'll see you in the next one.